Hi everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is all about setting up my March budget, and this is just personal expenses. I'm not going to do the business one. I'll do that one off camera, and just because I don't have the stickers printed right now. So this is all about my personal budget. For those of you that are new, my name is Charlotte, and my budget is based off of a single income, single person with multiple cats. So yes, I am a crazy cat lady. So, and I do own my home now. So yay! December of 2022, my mom and I went through the agreement, and we agreed that I have paid enough on rent for our rent to own plan, and we signed all the paperwork, and I am the homeowner of this house. So that has been a change for this year. So I've had to kind of readjust my budget for that. And because before I just put a column or line item as rent, now I need to start saving for taxes because I outright own this house. It's not a mortgage, it's not any of that. So I have to save up for taxes, save up for the insurance that is pulled out every year, save up for all the homeowners associations, and then any type of maintenance that might be needed for the house, because the house is not old, but it's not young either. It is 46 years old now. The toilets are kind of old. I'm working on home renovations right now and pulling up the carpet, and eventually I want to put in flooring, but I have to pay off my debt first. So let's go ahead and get into setting up the budget, and I'll kind of explain to you guys what's going on with everything. Okay, let's go ahead and get right into the March budget. I am drinking coffee. It is 8 o'clock at night on a Friday night, and yeah, I'm drinking coffee. We are going to go ahead and get started with this month's budget. This is my little cheat sheet that tells me what my color coding expense trackers are, and I just keep it on a coil clip and a little card right here. That just, you know, keep it close. It serves as a bookmark as well. The kit that I am using is I think it's the Lucky Me kit from Print Petticoat Bandit off of Etsy. I will leave a link to her shop down below. I do like using her stickers. However, in the next couple weeks, months, I will stop using these for now. I am trying to decorate my own because honestly, when it comes to the stickers, there are way too many that I do not use. Case in point, as I was going through the stickers, I got rid of these 4 pages that I printed out and cut because I most likely, 5 pages, will not be using them for the budget. But the ones that I will be using will be these. I have a cat playing with the drapes over there. I will not be using the cash envelopes, but I will be using the sinking funds. And I will not be using the spending tracker because this right here is my spending tracker. I will be using the savings tracker, and I will not be using the check and continued, but I will be using the debt tracker. So yeah, that's where we're at on these. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I had a cat helping me trying to remove the carpet in the office, and I am not at that point to remove the carpet in the office. I am still several months away from doing that. So, I've now not kicked, but I have put all the cats out into the hallway and shut the office door because, goodness gracious, I don't have the patience for cats today. And for some reason, I think the blade on my cutter was not working the best when I was going to cut these out. Like I needed to clean it out. So the stickers are not cut the best way. Okay. There's a bump, there's a bump. Okay, and I still have paint. No matter how much scrubbing I do in the bath and in the shower, I still have paint all over me. I don't know if you can see that. Paint. Ugh, so annoying. Okay, on this, I really don't add anything else. I will add this down here. That is that just like to help me line up over here. And that's down here. Okay. And this is another thing that, besides the amount of stickers, that I have these little bits and pieces that come up when I'm removing my stickers, and I'm tired of it. So, but other than that, I really do like the kits. I like the designs that she does. I like everything about them. It's just, I'm tired of wasting money on paper that I keep, that I don't need. So this is it for the month so far. I will fill it up as the month progresses and I do my check-ins, because I will be using these stickers, and I just keep them back here in the envelope back here. So I have the colors here, and they are in this order of colors. So that's it for now. I could go through, because I pulled these out, and I could use these to block off the days, but I don't, because sometimes I need those days for if I've spent a lot of money, which we're doing a no spend March, so I should not be spending that amount. This is my minimum payments on my debts. I have 2 credit cards paid off now, so yay! I'm gonna flip this over so it's a little bit easier for me to work with here. And we are gonna go ahead and start with the March budget. Again, I just got out of the bath, and I probably should have put lotion on my hands, because my hands are not able to grasp the sheets of paper very well. Okay, and for those of you that have watched my budgets in the past, like ages ago, before I started doing budgeting videos again, I did share my income at that point because I did not have any restrictions from work on that, but I do currently have restrictions with work to where I cannot share my income. So I will just go ahead and write what I'm doing here. I get paid twice a month, and then I do an additional, not column, but row for any additional money I receive. It could be cash from my mom, a bonus, trying to think, money for something else, a refund. Anytime I move money from my sinking fund over into my checking account, I include that as additional income as well, because I'm usually, everything is coming out of my checking account. So the other sinking funds are in another account somewhere else, and I need to transfer the stuff over. So it's considered income for me on that. So Okay. And then the total. Okay, and I am going to go ahead and the estimated. I always estimate that I'm going to get 0 additional income. That I am willing to share with you guys. So that is where we are with the income at the moment. I will fill that in later off camera. And on this, I separate my fixed expenses and my variable expenses. Variable expenses are ones that change from month to month. They're also some of the like personal crafts, entertainment, those type of things where I budget a certain amount and I try not to spend a lot in them. Keyword is try to not spend. And for fixed, I always have to flip this over so that way I can line it up the right way. Oh, seriously. Okay. I have my little cheat sheet off to the side over here because I always tend to forget, and I do put them somewhat in an alphabetical order. So I'm going to go ahead and put some music to this while I fill out all of this stuff. Okay, I did some mistakes on this on some of the stuff because I forgot that they changed a little bit. So for crafts, $50, and that can be buying something from Etsy for the planner or even buying stuff from Erin Condren, which I shouldn't be doing that because I just bought some stuff from Erin Condren. Excuse me. So I should be okay on that. I do a monthly budget of $160 for electric. It should be a lot less than that right now because I am not running my AC that much. Plus, in March, in a week, I will be getting a new air conditioning unit. So hopefully it saves on the electric bill a little bit so I can get rid of my antiquated unit and hopefully make it through another summer, or make it through summers without worrying about air conditioning. Fuel auto, that is anything for gas for my car, the tollway, the easy tag thing, if I need to buy oil or any of that type of stuff, which I shouldn't have to buy oil because I go and get oil changes instead. But it's something like that. That's monthly expenses that I'm expecting with a car. I'm expecting to get gas. I'm actually expecting to get gas this weekend because I have like 80 miles left on the tank of gas that I have, and I need to get some before I drive into the office next week. Home security, this is just the security for the home. It does not include the equipment. It is just the monitoring. Household, this is anything like toilet paper, paper towels, anything that I can find, $100. Miscellaneous, I try not to spend anything extra, but sometimes I do. That some things just pop up, membership renewals or something like that just pops up. So I always leave a column or a row for it, or line item, whatever you want to call it, and put it as 0. Natural gas, I budget $35. Right now it's been a little higher because of, well, it should be going down because I shouldn't have to be using the heater that much this coming up. So it should be going down a little bit or staying around the 35 mark. Personal care is anything from getting medicine, shampoo, you know, that type of stuff, toothpaste, all of that. Pest control, I have a service that comes out quarterly, so this is the monthly payment for the pest control. Pet supplies, this is for all the cat food and everything that I get for the cats. And notice their bill is about the same as my grocery bill. I have been overspending on the pets because I've been getting, this past month, I had to get a cat door for the outside garage door so that way I can quit having possums climb up into my engine. And I got feral cat houses as well, so that was quite expensive and way over budget on the pet supplies on last month. Restaurants, this is to eat out, so I'm only budgeting $50. I am trying to do the no spend, so I should not be using any of the restaurants over here. Sinking funds, we will go into why it is that amount in a few minutes. Water, I budget $170, and I always leave a line item for extra debt and extra savings because I like to be able to know that I can put something either to debt or to savings. So currently, I am not putting anything extra except for the emergency fund to savings, but because I am trying to pay off my debt, and we will get into how much that debt is currently for March, where we're starting off at. And so I'm putting all of my extra money into debt. So my extra debt will have something in here, but right now I'm not sure what that's going to be. I am trying to do a total of, sorry, I was trying to get closer to the desk. I'm trying to do a total of $907 to debt. So that's, minus the $174 for the minimum payment. So I'm trying to put that, and the $62.25, I'm trying to put all of that towards the business credit card to get this paid off. So the grand total of variable expenses, $2,972.83. Fixed expenses tend to not change. The business credit card, it does change from month to month for the minimum payment. I'm okay with that because I just put the minimum payment right here and it's not going to change. And then I will put the extra, anything extra to over here. So cell phone is $56.21. I share a phone plan with my mom. So this is my part of the bill that I transfer money over to her to pay. Internet, $90. Apple One, $35.21, Netflix, $10.81, Discovery Plus, $7.57, credit card one is $0, it is paid off. Credit card number 2 is $0, it is paid off as well. And business credit card, we have a minimum of $170.74. And then home security loan, this is the loan for the equipment for the home security system. And it has a 0% interest. We'll go into that later with the debt tracker. But the minimum payment on that is $62.25. And then every month I put $100 into my emergency fund. So that is a grand total of $532.79. So we're going to move on to the check-in. I'm going to take some more coffee. And okay, moving on to the check-in. I am going to do, again, 4 weeks. So the beginning of March actually is like 4 days. So I'm just going to keep the Wednesday through Saturday. So I'm just going to tag those 4 days onto week 1, to the week 1 check-in. And I am having issues with stickers today. Okay, there we have where I'm tracking groceries, restaurants, household, and miscellaneous. I'm starting off the budget with $300, $50, and $100 and 0. And I will put over here how much I spent, what was remaining. Then when I come in for week 2, the remaining will go into this box over here. Whatever I spend for week 2, what was remaining. And then we'll just do a zigzag until we get down here. And down here we have the beginning. And hopefully I don't go crazy with spending stuff this month. So let's hope we don't do that. Okay, moving on right along on this, we are doing the sinking funds and transaction log. So this page is the transaction log for the sinking funds. Okay, and then I don't have a big enough ruler for this, but this basically just lets me know if I'm pulling anything out of my sinking funds. I put it down here. I put the date that I'm pulling it out, the description, so usually it's like the store and what possibly I bought. And then the category would be whatever the sinking fund category it is coming from. And then the amount is the amount. So there we are with that. Okay, that was easy. Now moving on to the sinking funds. And I'm trying to do 2 things at once. So removing a sticker and flipping over my cheat sheets. So, because sinking funds has quite a bit of information on it. Here are my sinking funds. So I do have separate little columns over here for totals. So I have car subscriptions and a house, which have subcategories in them, but it is all one big category. So I, just to make it stand out, am highlighting the main category. And then putting a line so that way when I'm adding and everything at the end of the month that I'm not duplicating what's in this box because it's up here type thing. So that's where we are at with sinking funds. Okay, moving right on into the savings tracker. And this is where I track the savings accounts that I have and also my retirement. I will not be sharing with you guys what my retirement stuff is. That's just, I don't know. I just don't feel like sharing that information. So instead of using the stickers that are for like savings and everything, I am doing this because I like to, you know, have I say it's a category, but I separate by accounts, and then I like to have a starting balance, anything that's added and subtracted from the thing, and then the ending balance. So I am using ones that are for the cash envelope, but and then I'm going to leave the rest blank for now. Probably the most interesting part of this whole thing, the debt tracker. As far as debt goes, credit card 1 and 2 are paid off, so there's no starting balance and it is a minimum payment. I am leaving this extra paid open in case if I put anything on those credit cards and I'm going to pay any of that off. I'm putting that over here. So that way, hopefully the ending balance will be 0 at the end of the month. Business credit card is the one that I use for YouTube, for my editing, for all of that, to keep my business expenses kind of separate. So the bulk of this is software and my iMac that I bought for 2020, 2021, somewhere around there, when my old one broke on me. The monitor quit working. And it was also getting to the point where it wasn't going to do an upgraded operating system, so it was time to get rid of it. I just couldn't fix the monitor because it was soon to be outdated. Then the home security loan is $2,106.50. This loan has 0% interest, so that is my last debt that I will pay off, because it's not increasing, it's decreasing with every $62.25 that I pay to it. Yes, it's not decreasing much, but it is decreasing every month. And my focus now is to be paying whatever I was paying for the minimum payment for credit card 1 and credit card 2 to be put in as extra payment to credit card number, or to business credit card. So it should be like $500 is what I should be paying to this. So hopefully soon I can put more money and I can start paying this off and be able to get this $8,500 paid off by the end of the year. And that is my goal, is to have the debt paid off by December 31st, 2023. And I can move on with trying to save for everything that I want to do to this house, and for other things as well, like vacations and, you know, my retirement, and, you know, bump up all of that as well. So that way, you know, I am having a sound mind, you know, not having any of those concerns. So at a later date, because I didn't print anything for business expenses, I will come through and add in a business expense here, or business budget type stuff over here, which kind of mirrors what is happening in my personal. It's just, you know, it's more business focused on that. So that is where we are at with this. So let me go ahead and flip you guys around and talk to you. Thank you everybody for watching and joining me on my March budget setup. And I am changing up the posting schedule for March and maybe going on into later months. I'm going to see how it looks, or how you guys like it actually. So on Sundays, I am now moving my cleaning weekend resets to Sunday mornings at 8 o'clock Central Time. Then Wednesdays are my miscellaneous videos. This I consider a miscellaneous video, throwing it in there. And the miscellaneous can be the budgets, the house repairs, any organizing, decluttering, anything like that, weight loss challenges, stuff like that. And then Fridays are Financial Fridays, where I am doing a weekly check-in on my budget, because I need to be accountable to someone, and you guys are going to be my accountability partners to stay on track to get the debt paid off for the rest of the year. So thank you everybody for watching. If you have made it this far, please leave a tulip emoji in the comments down below, and I will be back next time. Thank you everybody for watching.